I feel like she's a great role model. She never gives up on kids. And then she made it fun. She made it where you wanted to go to school to learn, and you wanted to see her every day. She made you happy.
I love the way she believes in the students. How when Kennedy first got to 4th grade math, Kennedy was struggling in her math. And with that being said, she came up with different ways to help Kennedy better herself. And she believes in each and every student. You can just see it in her.
She taught me decimals, fractions, how to divide, and then she did and then she made a song for division. She had said divide, multiply, and subtract, bring down and bring it on back. That made it easier. At first, I didn't really like math because math was the hardest subject for me. But then once I started learning from her, it made me feel like math was the best. Math was so easy for me, and now I just love doing math because it's easy and then it's exciting to learn.
I just love her. Teachers like her only come once every blue moon, and the way she cares for these students and the way she respects these students and the students respect her, you can just see it and you can just tell that she's happy to be there. That is the most amazing feeling you can have, to know that your child is going to a school with a teacher who loves and respects her kids, and I love that. I really do.
I think Miss Brown is just very deserving of this award because she takes her time and she dedicates it to help us learn more music. For example, she does this Monday class after school, where she takes time to help every student learn more about, for example, flutes, because we have flutes that she takes her time on and helps us play.
Miss Brown she's a caring and lovely person, and I believe she deserves it. Okay, she deserves it. And for me, that experience that I had with the entire team, her and the kids, was during that Black History event, and I know they've been working hard. We went to that event. It was a night at the school, and man, that was awesome. That was awesome to see how a teacher can get the kid to be involved in the culture. It's good to have a teacher that can impact your kids, in such a good way.
So I feel actually really good about music. I might even get into choir or band next year in 6th grade. So yeah, I feel really good about music because of her.
You've been a blessing for me and for Grace, and I would say for our entire family. So all I can wish you is, keep up the good job, okay? And I know what God gave you. He gave you that talent of being a great music teacher. I do love music. It's part of my life. It's part of what I do on a daily basis. And for me to see one of my kids, going such above and beyond what she knew before, for me, I think this is great. So God bless you for all that you do, okay? Keep up the good job, like I say, and thank you again. Thank you so much for being part of Grace's life, and thank you.
Mr. Grimaldo is deserving of Teacher of the Year. As a parent of one of his students, I have just seen the enthusiasm he's brought to the program, the drive he has to help the students succeed and to learn. I just think how he pours himself into these students is just such a blessing, and it's so cool to watch just what this year so far that Evan has been in Mr. Grimaldo's class, that he's just kind of blossomed and come up with confidence that he didn't have before. And I contribute a lot of it to being in Mr. Grimaldo's class every day.
Over Thanksgiving break, I was inspired by Mr. Grimaldo to buy my own tools, such as a miter saw and a table saw. And I built 2 desks, a workbench, and a bar stool so far.
As a single mom, he's taught Evan how to use tools, how to build things that myself, I would have never been able to teach Evan. They could turn around and go get a job using these skills that he's poured into them. And to me, that makes him the most special teacher there could ever be.
Mr. Grimaldo, I miss being in your class every day, and I can't wait for next year.
People who don't know Miss Amos, you are missing out because she is such a joy. You have to know her. If your child goes to Bess Race and needs a PE teacher, she is the one to go to. She will make your child feel so important and special, and like they are the only ones that matter. She deliberately makes time for each of her students to make them feel important. She makes teaching fun and exciting and new. And my daughter has come home singing songs about the bones and the muscles that I don't even know about. She is a great teacher, full of energy, full of life. She's just a joy to be around. She will always put a smile on your face.
I love the way that anytime I go to school, that you make me feel warm, bright, and you make me feel like I'm a special person sometimes. And I hope you're doing okay. I love you and I miss you.
Morgan, coming from middle school, she didn't really too much care for math. Once she got to middle school, she began to say how hard it was. And she was taking advanced classes in math, but once she got to middle school, we struggled. So when she got to the 9th grade campus and started working with Mr. Hill, I could see a complete turnaround in her attitude towards doing math, and then actually just being able to work with him. She would come home and talk about him and how he was able to work with her, and she got along well with him, which sometimes can be a challenge for Miss Morgan. But Mr. Hill, he just, he took it in stride and worked with her.
Mr. Hill, he talks to me in a way that none of my other teachers does. It's he's really a great person, and you can tell that when he teaches, this is something he wants to do. He's not here for the money. He's here to teach. I'm going to be very sad that I'm not going to get to see you the rest of the year. And I want to say thank you for all you have done. Thank you for our conversations during lunch. Thank you for being a great teacher, because waterworks. I have not seen a teacher break down math like this, because now I actually like math. And I'm just going to miss our talk so much.